This is another highly requested video on this channel, so we're going to dive right into this topic and begin. So we're going to talk about two-faced, gossiping narcissists, and maybe even gang stalkers, because they both fall under the same category, if I'm being real. If you were hanging out with somebody, say, right? Maybe even 2 or 3 or 4 other people, and these individuals are always talking about other people. They're always just thinking about other people. They have other people on their mind all the time. It's all they can ever talk about or think about. They can't just be in the moment. They can't just have a good time in the moment. You guys are showing each other nothing but love. You guys are in the moment. You guys are doing your thing. You're in a flow state moment, having a good time. That is what you want. Those are the type of friends and those are the type of people you want to be surrounded by. Not other people who always has somebody else's name in their mouth. Because what do you think they're doing whenever you're not around? They're gossiping about you for whatever reason. And nothing good is ever going to come out of having friends or anybody else that's in your life that is like this. Trust and believe they are not your friend. They are not your pal. They are not your buddy. They are a narc. They have small, shallow minds. They can't think about anything else that actually makes them happy. They can't just, it's like superficial stuff. It's very superficial stuff. Because they're usually gossiping about somebody else's appearance, looks. Look at this person. Look what this person did today. Look what that person did today. Blah, blah, blah. Do you see how much of an idiot this person is? Oh, I hate that person. It's all the stuff like this that you're going to hear, and it's the most annoying thing you will ever hear in your life. I hate being around people like that. I can't stand it. It drives me nuts because it starts to make me not be able to think in a flow state moment, which I always want to be in. I want to be open-minded. I want to be creative. I want to feel that love, feel that good energy, feel that peace. Just being in an all-around flow state. You could be playing a sport with each other. You could be doing anything with each other. It's just good vibes. But you can't be in that state if you have these two-faced gossiping narcs that are very superficial, that are around you, that are always talking about this nonsense stuff that makes no sense, that serves no purpose, that is doing nothing for anybody else. They do this because they're insecure. They do this because they want to convince everybody else how to see other people, to make themselves look better whenever they're wasting their time. Who are you looking better for? Who do you want to look good for? And for what? It makes no sense. This is why it drives me nuts being around these people. They are not secure. They are insecure. There's a big difference. If they were secure, they'd be in a flow state. If they were secure, they wouldn't be thinking about other people 24/7. They got themselves. They're doing their own thing. It just puts you in a bad mood being around people like that all the time, every day. And you can think nothing to yourself, but I want to get the hell out of here. And if I'm ever like in a situation like that, that's exactly what I do. I distance myself from people like that, and I do not want to be around them. Because it's bad for you. It's bad for your brain. It's bad for you because it brings you down. It starts making you, it makes you feel some type of way. It's hard to explain. Like, stuff like that will not make me do stuff like that, which it can do it to other people, and it can do it to some people. I'll never be involved with that stuff. but it can just make you start to think more negative for no apparent reason. And it makes you think more negative because you're not in that flow state, which you want to be, having a good time. It's like dark. It's very dark energy. It's not good. You feel like there's a dark cloud over your head. And you feel that way because these two-faced people that you are around, it's because they feel that way. And they're only talking about other people is because they feel that way. They feel threatened by other people. Which is why they have that dark cloud over their head. And it all revolves around in a circle. All these things are happening because they feel some type of way. You don't feel that way. That's why you can't relate to what they're saying. You're just happy. You're just doing your thing. You're in that flow state. But they can't be. Because there's something that is setting them off. There is something that is hurting their ego. And they always have a problem with somebody else that is doing something better than they're doing. How do you fix that? Start doing something yourself. Stop worrying about the next man. Stop worrying about the next woman. Stop worrying about what other people are doing with and in their lives. Do something about your own. Stop talking about other people in a bad way. It makes no sense, and you just look like an idiot for doing it. You sound stupid for talking about other people so much. And that is honestly how I feel about all these individuals. And even whenever you're in schools and stuff like this, you're going to see a lot of this stuff. You're going to see a lot of this stuff in school. It gets better when you get out of school and you actually figure out your life and what you want to do. You're going to start to not be around these people. And these people are going to venture off and they're going to do whatever they're going to do, and you're going to do whatever you're going to do. But being around them all the time, it just takes something out of you. I always felt like my energy was being sucked dry out of me in school to the point where it was making me mad. Like I wanted to start to hit people. I wanted to start fighting people because they're making me mad. They're doing dumb shit. They're saying dumb things. And it makes me want to slap somebody very hard. That's all I can remember, like my last year in school. Just annoying ass, dumb ass people. And me wanting to get away so I can continue on with my life and my path. And it's exactly what I did. But, like I said, guys, nothing good ever comes around being around these people. So your best option is to be alone, be by yourself, rather than being around these people. There's a lot of places, guys, that like I could have worked, like even in the past, like where I come from, but I avoided a lot of places where I could have worked because of the people that was there, because of what I would have had to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And it's like I'm the type of person that I don't deal with other people's shit. Where some people, they crave to find individuals that they can just like bully around. But I'm not that type of person. And if you try to do that to me, we're going to end up fighting. And I'm going to put a bad beating on you. And let's say I decide to fish with somebody. Because where I come from, a lot of people fish. If I get on a boat with somebody, and I'm with somebody that's being disrespectful, I'm probably going to throw them off the boat and continue driving it myself. Or tie them to a damn lobster trap and set one off. I just can't stand these people. They literally make you want to harm them. Like, what do you expect? There's certain people you can push around in this world, and there's certain people you can't push around in this world. I'm a hard-headed individual, and I don't take that stuff from nobody. You could be Andre the Giant. You're not going to say something like that to me. You're not going to disrespect me. I will get you. Some way, somehow, I will get you. And energy never lies. Whenever I show up, whenever there's two-faced people, and I show up, they get pretty damn quiet. They had a lot to say behind the scenes. But when you show up, everybody's energy changes. The whole room shifts. Ain't nobody got nothing to say now. Because now the situation's real. They're not in their little fantasy world where they're making each other's egos and stroking each other's egos to the point where they just feel like king shit, when really, like I said, it's just a fantasy world. Whenever they come into real life shit, when they're in real life situations, they cower away like the cowards they are. Like the spineless cowards they are and will forever be for the rest of their lives and for the rest of eternity. They are not shit. They wish they were shit, which is why they have these big egos and talk the way they talk behind everybody else's backs. But really, in real life, they're just dust. And that's it. So guys, your best bet is to stay as far away from these people as possible, because they will cause trouble. They will cause trouble for you because they will set you out to the point where you smack them silly, and they will get you in trouble with the law because you put your hands on them. They're very, very snaky like this. They're nothing but snakes. They just want to set you off. They want to do something that's going to get you in trouble. They want to take you out of your frame because they're not in their own. They are not in their own masculine frame. They want to try to take you out of yours. They want to try to get you emotional and riled up and things like this. So the best thing you can do is not deal with them, because you will get riled up. You will. You might put your hands on them. You might harm them. That's the way I am anyways. That's the way I think. And it's the way I always was. You have to respect me. Because if you don't, I'm going to make you do it. You're not going to disrespect me. That's for sure. So if you're not going to, it's either one or the other. You're either disrespecting somebody or you're respecting somebody. Respect doesn't mean you're bowing down. Oh, no. Respect is just like you respect the person that just walked in the room. You're not disrespecting them. You respect the fact that they just walked in the room. So if you're disrespectful, I'm going to make you respect me. And if you don't, we're going to fight 100 times. Until you do. And that's just how it is. This is how everybody should be. Do not let anybody walk on you. Do not let anybody disrespect you. Like I said, I don't care who you are. I don't. I really don't. You will respect me. So, I'm going to end the video there, guys. I got nothing left to say on this topic. We just covered it all, so I'm going to get out of here now. And I'm pumped for tonight, and I'm pumped for right now because I'm going to eat a big meal because I'm hungry as shit. But I'm pumped for tonight because UFC 262 is on, and it's going to be a barn burner. There's a lot of good fights that are flying under the radar on this card. It's going to be good. So I'm going to get out of here now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this day. I'll be back to some more videos, guys. Until next time, peace out.